It is Judgment Day for President Obama's free trade deal, and it is likely to be a nail-biter. The House will vote this morning on whether to give the president fast-track authority to negotiate the Pacific Trade Agreement. But it will not be easy. Some major Republicans and Democrats are against this deal. Joining us this morning is California Republican Congressman Tom McClintock. He is in favor of the deal. Good morning, Congressman.
Good morning.
So many of your colleagues in Congress say that they don't like this deal. They think it will cost American jobs. Why do you like it?
Well, the Trade Promotion Authority is nothing new. It's nothing exotic. It's the way we've negotiated deals since the 1930s. The problem is that authority lapsed several years ago, and since then our country's been shut out of foreign markets. We haven't been able to get effective trade agreements because our trade partners know that anything that they send to, anything they agree to will be unraveled by the Congress. So that's why this is so important. Trade means prosperity. Opening up foreign markets means higher wages, more jobs for American workers. Opening up our nation's markets means more consumer choices and lower prices.
Well, let me get specific in terms of some of the complaints, because some of the critics of this deal say that actually it will hurt America by hurting its exports. Let me read to you what Senator Jeff Sessions has to say about this. The legislation, like trade deals passed, opens our markets to more lower-cost imports while our trading partners keep their markets restricted to our exports. The legislation substantially ignores the enormous non-tariff barriers to U.S. goods resulting in loss of jobs to our competitors.
Well, that's why you need trade agreements in order to lower those barriers. The TPA makes that possible. Without it, we're not going to get those lower barriers. The fact is that those nations that we have trading agreements with, we have a trade surplus with. Those industries in America that are open to foreign markets have 18% higher wages than those that are limited to domestic markets. Trade benefits everybody. Whether it's between two people or two nations, when there's the free exchange of goods, both benefit or the trade doesn't take place.
One of the other complaints about this is that it has been sort of larded up, or at least complicated, with so many vote-brokering deals that there's lots of things that people want that might be stuffed in it that have nothing to do with trade. For instance, there's things about climate change, there's things about immigration, there's things about expanding markets for fish, seafood, and shellfish. Can you explain, because I know that you believe that there should be a connection between this and illegal immigration.
Well, first of all, I think you're confusing the process of bringing these agreements to Congress, which is what is being voted upon today, with the individual trade agreements that will be negotiated over the next 3 to 6 years under the terms of this Trade Promotion Authority. I think you're referring to the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which is the first of what we hope will be many trade agreements being brought to Congress. Because of the TPA, when they are brought to Congress, first of all, they have to meet 150 separate conditions that are set by Congress in the TPA, and if they have met all of those conditions, then the agreements will be in print for 60 days so that the nation can have a great big debate over whether they meet our nation's needs, and then Congress will vote it up or down.
Okay, thanks for explaining that. So what's going to happen today? I mean, given the complexity of all of this, and everyone says that this is going to be a nail-biter, is this going to pass?
You know, again, I can't predict the future, but I know this. Trade is absolutely essential to this nation's prosperity. The Trade Promotion Authority is absolutely essential to trade, and I think that there are enough members of Congress who are concerned about these issues to support restoring to the president the negotiating authorities that we have extended to every president since the 1930s.
All right, we will be watching closely to see what happens there in Congress. Congressman Tom McClintock, thanks so much for being on New Day.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Okay, let's get over to